Alright guys, it's Ben and Joe, aka Casper and Stoppin here from Codename Pizza, and welcome to Theory Thursdays, where this week we're going to be discussing the NukeTown loading screen.
So guys, if you take a closer look at the NukeTown Zombies loading screen, you'll actually notice that there's a device there that looks like it's hanging down out of the sky and it's got different electric currents going to it. Now our theory is that this device actually drops down from the nuke cloud in NukeTown Zombies. So at the moment it's obscured from view, but eventually when you've completed the Easter egg in Transit, Die Rise and the future map pack, all these energy sources that come from the various Easter eggs, e.g. the towers, will then hit this and then make it visible as it will drop down from the nuke cloud. You'll notice that there's actually an output as well from under the device, which is actually heading into a crater. Now this could be that it's actually managing to tap into a hidden city under the earth, like we've made reference to in the past in our previous videos, the lost city of Agartha, tying it up with maps like Shangri-La, etc. Another option might be that it's not actually an output on the bottom of this device. It could actually be a fourth input from a fourth Easter egg on a fourth map. Now this could indicate that there will be an underground map, but it might not be unlocked by completing the NukeTown Easter egg. The NukeTown Easter egg actually might be after you completed the other four maps and their Easter eggs. So this could be a final conclusion to the whole zombie storyline, all returning back to the NukeTown Zombies map, which we all know now we can actually purchase. Another thing that this reminded us of was Nikola Tesla's free energy for the world machine. Now, this is obviously a futuristic, much larger version of that, but if we go with the same principle where Nikola Tesla tried to create free power for the entire world by generating massive amounts of electricity and pumping it out across an entire city, unfortunately for him, it burnt out after a couple of minutes, so his tests were never completed, and he never actually managed to achieve his goal of powering the world for free. In this case, if we imagine Richtofen's actually in control, we know he's got some kind of understanding of mass energy currents because we've seen this in Der Rise, and if he's obviously not going to be using this for the greater good of mankind, he's going to be using this against us. So let's see how he could be using this against us. One theory we've got is that he's actually trying to generate enough power to create something similar to a Gertz device, except that it can actually pull living or human or real souls into it. So he would in effect be surrounding the entire earth with a giant Gertz device effect, which would then make everyone be within the ether, thus being in his control. So what we can actually see in this loading screen as well is a person piloting an aircraft. Now there's a mask on, so we can't actually see the face. So if we think about characters in the zombie storyline, we don't actually know what they look like. That's obviously Maxis. Now, can this person who's piloting the aircraft be Maxis or maybe even Samantha? Well, if you think about this logically, the chances of those two actually piloting an aircraft are quite remote. So we're not even going to entertain that theory. But one thing we can be sure of is that there's definitely someone piloting that aircraft and it means something. Otherwise, they wouldn't have bothered putting it in the loading screen. If you look to the right of them, you'll see there's like an alien looking aircraft wing. Now, if we go along the line of thinking alien, then the only alien we've ever heard of in the whole zombie storyline are actually the Vril, which we know constructed the pyramid-like structure in Moon. Now, if we imagine that they're actually piloting this aircraft and they're being shown to us for a particular reason, taking everything we said before into account as a theory, potentially it's all Richtofen's big scheme and he's using it against us. What if the Vril are actually really pissed off with Richtofen and the Vril are actually trying to get back at Richtofen by summoning this ancient technology that they've actually had hidden within the earth or above the earth and trying to take him out by generating massive amounts of energy to try and get Richtofen out of the ether back into the real world where he'll be vulnerable and not in control anymore.
So guys, we hope you enjoyed our theories about the NukeTown loading screen. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to be the latest member of the Pizza Club. Join in with the conversation down below in the comment section with your own theories and let us know what you think of ours. Thank you for watching guys, and peace out.